Hello children, how are you all? I hope you are fit and fine. Children, as you all know, this is your maths video class and we are going to start our chapter, that is, the chapter name is time. Chapter name is time and this is chapter number 11 in your maths book. Chapter 11, time. And this is your revision video. So children, time, as you all know, time is important and everybody knows this, that time and tide wait for none. So children, we all know the importance of time. Children, today we are going to start to know how the clock works. Okay? How the clock denotes the time. Okay children, what are two hands? Okay, which is the shorter hand and which is the bigger hand? Okay, so children, today in this video we are going to learn how we can able to see the clock, how can we calculate the time, okay, and what is the work of the hour hand and the minute hand. Okay children. Now children, first of all I am going to draw a clock in front of you. Okay. Now the center point of this here 12, 6, 9 and 3. Okay. This is the center point. Now after that we will see what are hands. Okay. Now children, first of all we will see the shorter hand is, you can say this is our hand. Our hand. Okay. And the longer hand, it is minute hand. So children, a clock always having two hands. First is longer hand and the second is hour hand. Okay. So the longer one is called minute hand and the shorter one is called hour hand. So children, let's start doing the clock and how the clock works. Now first of all, the face of the clock is divided into 12 equal parts. 12 equal parts mein it is divided. Now children, let's see. It is divided into 12 equal parts. First of all, you can see this is 11, this is 10, this is 8, this is 7, this is 5, this is 4 and this is 2 and this is 1. Now children, if we will count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So here 12 equal part में पूरी clock divided होती है और उसके सब divisions होते हैं. You can see each and every clock having 5 minutes gap. Okay, so there are 5 minutes gap everywhere you can find in between the two numbers. Okay, if we will count it, so we can see that whole clock is having 60 minutes of time. पूरी clock जो है वो 60 मिनट में divided होती है. यानी अगर एक पूरी आपका मिनट हैंड अगर एक पूरा राउंड लगाता है और आवर हैंड अपने हिसाब से चलता है तो that will be counted as a 1 hour. Okay, so here children, 1 hour equal to 60 minutes. Okay, 1 hour equal to 60 minutes children. So this is very important for all of us to know 1 hour equal to 60 minutes. Okay, so children, now children, I am going to show you clock over here. Now children, here you can see this is a clock and this is the minute hand. Okay, this is the bigger hand, this is called minute hand, and this is shorter hand, or this is called hour hand. Suppose if the minute hand is at 12 o'clock, okay, and the hour hand is at 2, so it will be, you can say this is 2 o'clock. Okay, now if the minute hand is at 12 and our hour hand is at 3, so it will call 3 o'clock. Similarly, whenever your clock moves, so suppose if it is our hour hand is at 4 and minute hand is at 12, so it will become 4 o'clock. Okay, now here again children, if it is at 5 o'clock and our minute hand is at 12, so it will become 5 o'clock. Similarly, we will do at 6, and this is at 12 o'clock. Our minute hand is at 12 o'clock and our hour hand is at 6 o'clock. So now it will become 6. So children, it means that each and every gap between the two numbers are having 5 minutes. Yani 1 hour equal to 60 minutes. It means the whole clock is divided into 60 minutes. Okay, and the half part of this clock, it means this is the half part of the clock, and this is 30 minutes and this is from 30 minutes. So equal to, if we will add this 30 and 30, we will get 60 minutes. So children, always remember, whenever we are marking it, we are doing the or making the clock. So always remember the clock is divided into 12 equal parts. These parts are marked as 1, 2, 3, 4, 11 and 12. And there are 5 equal small subdivisions. Okay, there are subdivisions which are very small in 5 between two successive numbers. Thus, there are 60 small division in all. So, in between the two successive numbers, there are a division of 5 minutes. So, children, always remember this is the way we can see the clock, we can watch the clock. So, children, reading times in hour. If we are going to read the times in hour, as I have already shown you this clock, if our minute hand is at 12 and our hour hand is at 6, so it will become 6. Okay, 6 o'clock. So children, this is the hour, this is the way that we can measure our in a clock. Now children, if we will see that exercise number 11.1, if we will start exercise number 11.1, so we can see children over here, that is second number. Read the time and write in 2 ways. Read the time and write in 2 ways. Okay, the first one is already done over here. So now we will see that the clock is given over here, and this is showing, that is, this is showing children. Now I'll draw this first. So children, this is showing in this clock the minute hand is at 12 and the shorter hand, or you can say hour hand, is at 8. So children, here we will write 8 o'clock because this is 8 o'clock. So we will write 8 o'clock and we will write in the numbers, that is like this, 8 o'clock. Okay. So now children, this is how we can do. Now the next one is going to show you 3 o'clock. Again we will draw a clock. So make a clock in a second. Try to make a clock in a minute. और जल्दी जल्दी बनाने की कोशिश अगर आप करेंगे तो you can draw the clock immediately. Okay, so try to make your clock. So here children, the clock is showing us that our minute hand is at 12 and our hour hand is at 3. So children, this is 3 o'clock and we will write in the other way, that is 3. Okay, so this we have done, the number 1 we have done. This is the number 1. Now we will do our second one. Second one we are going to do the hour hand or the minute hand of each clock has fallen off. Draw the correct hand on the clock face to show the time. Now here children, at the next clock, this is second number exercise. In some clocks, the hands clock, or you can say the minute hands or the hour hand is fallen off, गिर गए हैं वो, और उनमें से आपको ड्रॉ करना है सही जगह पे आपको कौन सा आपको हैंड लगाना है. That we are going to do. So children, here children, you can see the in first one is already done, so we are going to do our second one. So children, here in the second one you can see we have to show 1 o'clock. हमें 1 o'clock शो करनी है और उसमें अगर आप देखेंगे तो आपका आर हैंड जो है वो फॉलन ऑफ है. सो हमें ये क्लॉक इट इज़ ऑलरेडी ड्रॉन इन द this exercise and we have to show the time at 1 o'clock. So we just move this hand, this is the shorter hand and this is, you can say this is minute hand, and we have to put this minute hand at 1 and this is 12. This is the this is your the shorter hand is your hour hand and this is your minute hand. So this is minute hand will be at 12 and hour hand will be at 1. So that is called, this is 1 o'clock. ये अभी 1 o'clock इसमें हो गया है. ठीक, this is 1 o'clock. Okay children. Now the next is, in the next clock you can see that the minute hand is fallen off. The minute hand is fallen off. So we have to show 5 o'clock. So what we will do children? We just put this hour hand is at 5 and draw a minute hand to 12. So here it is showing 5 o'clock. Okay, it is showing 5 o'clock. So this is 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. Okay, it is showing children 5 o'clock. So children, that is how we can make this very clear. If any hand is fallen off and time is given to you, that this time you have to show, we just only draw the fallen off hand, and this hand is fallen off in third number and we have to show the 5 o'clock. So we will draw this hour hand at 5 and minute hand at 12. So it will become 5 o'clock. Now children, please turn over the page and now we are moving to the next exercise, that is read the time and then draw hands and fill in the blanks. Now here children, first one is there. So in first one we will see in third number exercise. The hand is already drawn and here children you can see in first clock there is a hand is at 12 o'clock. The minute hand is at 12 o'clock and the hour hand is at 8 o'clock. So now it will become 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. It will become 8 o'clock. Now children, our next is 7 o'clock. We have to show 1 hour earlier. 1 hour earlier it is 7 o'clock. अगर हम देखेंगे तो 1 hour earlier it was 7 o'clock. तो यहाँ पे अगर आप देखेंगे तो we will write over here 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. Okay, this is 7 o'clock. Now we have to show 4 hours later. 7 o'clock के बाद 4 घंटे बाद क्या है? So this is 11 o'clock. When we will count it, so we can get this is 11 o'clock. Okay, this is 11 o'clock. So 4 hours later, this is 11 o'clock. So children, that is how we can draw the 3 hands, and it is also showing that 1 hour later this is 7 o'clock, and you can say 4 hours later, यानी 4 घंटे के बाद क्या है, तो that is 11 o'clock. So children, draw this and complete this. Now after that we will see the reading time in half hours and quarter hours. अब हमें reading time करना पड़ेगा half hours and quarter hours. So first of all we will see half hours. Half hours. We are going to see half hours first. So first of all we can see over here, this is, as you all know, this is hour hand and this is minute hand. If it is at 6 o'clock and this is in between 11 and 10, so it will become 11:30. Okay. So children, as you all know, in between we will see the 5 minute difference, and if we will count it 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So it is 30 minutes. Half clock is divided into 30 minutes. So if our bigger hand is at 6 and the shorter hand is at any number, so we can call this half past 11, half past 10. Suppose if it is at 12 o'clock, the shorter hand is at 12 o'clock and the bigger hand is at 6 o'clock. So it will become 12 o'clock, 12:30. Half past 30. Okay, 12 past 30. Okay, this is the way we can say. Now suppose if your hour hand is at 1 and your minute hand is at 6, so it will become 1:30. It means 1 बज के 30 मिनट्स हो गए, यानी हाफ आपकी जो नीडल, जो आपका हैंड है वो क्लियर हो गया है, यानी हाफ, यानी 30 मिनट्स पास्ट हो गया है. It means this is half past 1. We will say this is half past 1. Suppose your hour hand is at 2 and your minute hand is at 6, so it will become half past 2. We will say half past 2. Similarly, if our hour hand is at 3 and our minute hand is at 6, so it will become half past 3. हाफ पास्ट 3 हो जाएगा. और उसके बाद अगर इसी तरह आप 4 पे ले आएंगे, सो दिस इज हाफ पास्ट 4. नाउ इट इज एट 5, सो इट विल कॉल हाफ पास्ट 5. सपोज इफ इट इज एट द 6, सो इट विल बिकम हाफ पास्ट 6. सो इसी तरह से अगर आपकी ये बड़ा वाला हैंड 6 पे रहता है और छोटा वाला हैंड मूव करते करते किसी भी नंबर पे जाता है, सो इट विल बिकम हाफ पास्ट. आधे घंटे इसके हो जाते हैं. तो चिल्ड्रन, टुडे वी हैव लर्न अबाउट हाउ टू रीड द क्लॉक एंड इन आवर एंड हाफ पास्ट. टुमारो वी विल डू क्वार्टर पास्ट. ओके चिल्ड्रन, सो वी विल मीट अगेन टुमारो. सो चिल्ड्रन, practice it and make a clock for your annual examination project. Okay, as a annual examination project, you just draw a clock with the help of the hardboard, and you can take help from the ice cream sticks also to make these hands. So children, make it. Okay. So children, we will meet again. Till then, bye bye and take care of yourself.